The artistic style is a little different, but these screenshots look like they would fit right in with Ark. The screenshots you're seeing are not from the next Ark game. They are the work of a dedicated team from Merge. The game is called Smalland, which kind of reminds me of Fern Gully from when I was a wee boy. In the game, you will be able to fight and tame bugs, and possibly other creatures, in a style similar to both Ark and Grounded. Let's take a look at the trailer and see what they have in store for us. Oh guys, this game looks like it's going to be a blast. I do apologize that some of these clips are blurry. I did have to blow up quite a bit of the footage I was able to find. Just know the graphics are much better than what you're seeing here. Their goal is to make sure they go into early access with the core mechanics, premise, and tone in place. Then, working alongside the community, they want to shape the game as they continue to expand everything. Smalland aims to be a big game in terms of depth and map size. I'm thinking Ark, but I'm not sure as I haven't gotten to play the game myself, and they will continue to grow throughout early access. Early access is expected to last anywhere from 6 months to a year, depending on user feedback. They want to ensure that Smalland is a game the community actually enjoys. Now, how is the full version plan different from the early access version? They plan on continuing to add to Smalland's world. More creatures to battle and tame, more NPCs, more armor sets, more building parts and materials, more lore, more customizations, and further expansion of the game world. Early access will be less expensive than the final version, so it may be a good idea to get it sooner than later. You'll have your own dedicated server between you and your friends. However, I have heard rumors of massive servers, like most games in this genre. But that will not be available in the early access, if at all. We're gonna find out eventually, guys, but right now they're just trying to focus on getting the game out there. The developers are very active on the Steam forums, but even more on the dedicated Smalland Discord. That's typically where I hang out. Player feedback is more than welcome and has been greatly valued as they continue to shape the game. They are currently listening to the community, and feedback is very much so appreciated. I know personally they're providing focus tests and closed beta tests to gather as much feedback as possible before launch. They just want to make sure that they're reaching their own expectations as well as the community. This game is going to have weather, it's going to have a ton of enemies, hopefully a few friends along the way as well. I have heard that there's a little bit of a story, something about the queen being sick, and that's why you're coming out of the shadows to try to find some sort of cure. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just something I've kind of heard in the whispers, you know. Heard that you're able to go away from the mission altogether, go explore the open world, and I'm very, very, very much so looking forward to playing this game. Expect to see it on this channel for sure. Now, let's take a look at this game on a deeper level. The combat with the ants looks very interesting. I can see you can collect parts of the ant, like its legs and head. Is that used for crafting some sort of armor, or is it food? I don't know, but it looks cool. I also wonder if you can ride the butterflies. It'd be cool to ride a monarch. Now, I also see you're getting those little green balls or eggs. What are those used for? I did hear the narrator say you get like a spidey sense of some sort, and you can use it to see things and detect both enemies and items that you may need along your journey. The player decided 2 ants was just too much and jumped on a lily pad. I'm hoping with our feedback that we give the developers, they will add fish into the game. Nothing too fancy, but you can't just have an obvious place to be safe. A bluegill or even a bass would be fun to try and dodge as we hop lily pad to lily pad. It appears the character is setting up their first camp, building a crafting table and a campfire, and now running off to gather resources. Now the battle itself with this bug was won easily. However, did you notice what they got for it? Chitin. That means, like Ark, that's confirmed in the game. Now I did hear in one of the devlogs that they're planning to set it up that if you build your house in a tree, you'll be able to save that house. And let's say you're playing on one of your friend's servers, you can upload your custom house onto that server. I hope you guys are all going to join me on my small adventure on March 29th. I'll catch you all in the next video. Later, players.